everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tessie. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make your own pizza. We are all in quarantine all over the world, precisely, I think. So you can make your own pizza at home, and this is a very delicious pizza, easy to make, simple recipe. So now let's get to the ingredients. So guys, for the ingredients, you're going to be needing 250 ml of lukewarm water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 500 grams of flour, and you're going to be needing instant yeast. This yeast is powder, is 10 grams. You're going to mix in them with a little bit of water, allow them to rest for 10 minutes before you mix them into your flour, okay? So that is salt. For the sauce, I'm going to be telling you guys what you're going to be using for the sauce, okay? So as you can see, I'm adding water into the yeast, and I'm going to allow the yeast to rest for 10 minutes before we continue. So guys, this is after 10 minutes. I'm adding the yeast into the flour. As you noticed earlier, I added salt into the flour, so make sure you add a little bit of salt, okay, because there is no pizza without salt inside the dough, okay? So after doing that, I'm going to rinse the bowl with a little bit water to get that yeast out. Now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sugar in there and olive oil. Yes, make sure you're using extra virgin of olive oil to do this, okay? So I'm adding the water. I don't like adding all the waters at once. I like adding them batch to batch, okay? So just do what works for you, but I think adding them a bit by bit is better than adding all the water together for you to control the amount of water that is going in there. So I'm going to knead the dough until everything is combined. So I'm done kneading the dough in a bowl. Now it's time to get to work. I'm going to knead them on my board, my pastry board. Yes, this helps your pizza dough to, I don't know how to, but this gives your pizza dough a very good result after baking them. So please knead this for like 10 to 15 minutes before allowing them to rest for a good pizza dough. To 15 minutes, I'm going to put the dough back into the bowl, cover them with cling film, and allow them to rest for minimum 3 hours. Yes, please, minimum 3 hours, okay, if you want to have a better dough. So this is after 3 hours. It's time to mix our sauce. You're going to be needing that pizza sauce. I didn't measure them, you know the quantity you're making. So homemade oregano. This oregano is not actually commercial, it's homemade. Some salt, and mix them together and add extra virgin of olive oil inside as well, and mix everything together. So set the sauce aside. Now it's time for us to get our pizzetti, as it's called in Italian, little pizza. You can use it to make a big pizza, but I think I enjoy little pizza, especially my son as well and my baby girl. So it's time to knead them back. Take out the cling film on the pizza dough after 3 hours, and I love to quickly knead them for a bit before cutting them, you know. So that is what I'm going to be doing here. If you're making a whole big pizza, you don't want to cut them in a little way, you can just roll out the shape you want and add them to your casserole or your baking sheet. You can use oven paper to bake them. You can just grease the pan with oil and flour. Oil and flour, not butter and flour, okay? If you don't want to use oven pepper. But in this pizza, I'm going for little pizza just like this. So you need to get something to cut them into this round shape, or you can use your knife, whichever one that works for you guys, okay? So I added them into my baking tray. I greased this pan with extra virgin of olive oil and a little bit of flour. Like I said, if you don't want to go through this process, use oven pepper to bake yours, okay? So now I'm going to be adding the sauce, and my oven is already preheated at 250 degrees. Yes, I love to cook my pizza in a very hot oven. You don't want to use cold oven for pizza, so you want to make sure that your oven is very hot. So go ahead and add all the tomatoes on top of the pizza you cut. After then, you add your mozzarella. So after adding the mozzarella, it's time to bake our pizza in the oven for like 10 to 15 minutes, or until you know that the pizza is cooked, okay? That is what I'm going to be doing. So while the pizza, that badge is in the oven, I'm going to go ahead to roll out the remaining of the pizza, and we continue. So this is the first batch I placed in the oven first. They are out of the oven. So I'm taking them out of the pan and add other one until I'm done baking all the pizza.
Excess pizza. Oh my god, I've made a whole lot of pizza in this house. Okay guys, look here, this is the final results, guys. My god, this was, I'm taking from the, we've already started eating this pizza before now, so I'm taking, this is the first batch that came out, so I'm not going to touch this because these ones are very hot. So I'm going to open this one for you guys. My god, this pizza, I'm not ever going to buy pizza again. Oh my god. Guys, try this pizza and let me know what you think, yeah? This is delicious. Thank you for watching. Bye. Good.